For the ship of the same name, see City of Ashland. For the town of Ashland, see Ashland, Wisconsin. Ashland is a city in Ashland and Bayfield counties in the U.S. state of Wisconsin. The city is a port on Lake Superior, near the head of Chequamegon Bay. The population was 8,216 at the 2010 census, all of which resided in the Ashland County portion of the city. The tiny unpopulated Bayfield County portion is located in the city's southwest, bordered by the easternmost part of the town of Eileen. The city is situated at the junction of U.S. Route 2 and Wisconsin Highway 13. It is the home of Northland College, Wisconsin Indian Head Technical College, and the Sigurd Olson Environmental Institute. History. Pre-settlement, 4 flags have flown over the area around Ashland: Spanish, French, English and American. 8 Indian nations have lived on Chequamegon Bay. Later settlers included European explorers, missionaries and fur traders, and more recently, Yankees who platted and developed the lands. Railroaders, shippers, loggers, entrepreneurs, and other settlers. The area was part of the Northwest Territory and was subsequently part of 4 successive territories before becoming part of the state of Wisconsin, Indiana Territory, Michigan Territory, Illinois Territory, and Wisconsin Territory. About the time Christopher Columbus arrived in the New World, the Ojibwe people came to the land they called Shagawainilong. This term has been translated numerous ways: lowlands, the needle, the region of shallow water, and where there are large extended breakers. Each is descriptive and suitably accurate. The Ojibwe stayed on Chequamegon Point for about a century before leaving, first to settle on Madeline Island and then to move to the Sioux region. French fur traders Pierre d'Esprit, Lycia Radisson and Modard Chouart, Lycia des Groseilles were the first Europeans of record to visit Chequamegon Bay. They arrived in 1659 and built what has been called the first European dwelling place in Wisconsin. A historical marker is located at Maslovsky Beach on U.S. Route 2 on the west end of Ashland. The monument was erected in 1929 by the Old Settlers Club. The Ojibwe heartily welcomed the Frenchmen. 5 years later, Father Claude Jean Alaez arrived. A Jesuit missionary, he brought the first word of Christianity to Wisconsin's shores. Alaez built a chapel not far from Radisson's, and Groseilles' stockade remained at the bay until 1669. Settlement in 1854. Ohioans Asaph Whittlesey and George Kilbourne set out from La Pointe to explore the head of Chequamegon Bay. Whittlesey built a 10 feet times 14 feet cabin in Ashland. His wife, Lucy, and daughter, Eugenia, joined him in August and prepared to winter in the new home. Signs of civilization quickly followed. The first community dance was held at the house. The Reverend L. H. Wheeler preached the first sermon on the first Independence Day that was observed there. It was the location of the first post office and polling place for county offices. Sunday school was also conducted on the premises. Other dates of note: 1856, first plat of Ashland registered. 1870, first Ashland brownstone quarried and shipped. 1872, first sawmill built by W.R. Sutherland. 1874, first brewery built, Ashland Brewing Company. 1877, Wisconsin Central Railroad connected Ashland to Chicago. 1877, Chequamegon Hotel opened, 1 block from current hotel. 1887, state legislature incorporated the city of Ashland. 1889, Wisconsin Central Depot constructed. 1892, Northern Wisconsin Academy opened. 1892, Ashland Post Office built. 1904, Ashland High School opened. 1929, first airport opened. 1940, WATW radio went on the air. 1970, establishment of the Apostle Islands National Lake Shore. 1972, Memorial Medical Center opened. 2009, dock slated for demolition. Attempts by some community members to help save the historic structure were not successful. 2016, new fire hall dedicated, replacing the historic century-old Ellis Fire Station. The harbor of Ashland was dominated by the massive Wisconsin Central Railway built in 1916 to load iron ore mined in the area into freighters bound for ports in the Rust Belt, the last of what were once many such docks. The concrete structure is 80 feet high and 75 feet wide, and in 1925 the dock was extended to 1,800 feet. It was last used to ship ore in 1965. In 2007, the Wisconsin Trust for Historic Preservation named it one of the 10 most endangered historic buildings in Wisconsin, a list intended to stir preservation efforts. The main concrete structure and trestles slowly deteriorated since the early 1970s because of lack of maintenance and the effects of the environment. A structural inspection completed in 2006 and 2007 concluded that the ore dock had become structurally unsafe and was an imminent safety hazard. On May 14, 2009, the Ashland Planning Commission granted Canadian National Railway approval for the demolition. All material on the ore dock was removed down to the concrete base. This was completed in 2013. The base of the ore dock remains. The city took ownership of it from Canadian National Railway in May 2014. It is working with a consultant group to design a redevelopment plan for the base of the dock. Geography. Ashland is located along the south shore of Chequamegon Bay. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 13.70 square miles, of which 13.42 square miles is land and 0.28 square miles is water. Climate. There are 4 distinct seasons, with notably cold winters. Due to its proximity to Lake Superior, lake effect snow is sometimes a phenomenon in Ashland. Demographics. 2010 census. As of the census of 2010, there were 8,216 people, 3,516 households, and 1,942 families residing in the city. The population density was 612.2 inhabitants per square mile. There were 3,864 housing units at an average density of 287.9 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 87.0% white, 0.5% African American, 7.5% Native American, 0.5% Asian, 0.5% from other races, and 4.0% from 2 or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 2.1% of the population. There were 3,516 households, of which 26.6% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 37.7% were married couples living together. 12.6% had a female householder with no husband present. 4.9% had a male householder with no wife present, and 44.8% were non-families. 36.7% of all households were made up of individuals, and 14.4% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.17, and the average family size was 2.81. The median age in the city was 38.6 years. 21% of residents were under the age of 18, 13% were between the ages of 18 and 24, 23.1% were from 25 to 44, 26.7% were from 45 to 64, and 16.3% were 65 years of age or older. The gender makeup of the city was 48.2% male and 51.8% female. 2000 census. As of the census of 2000, there were 8,620 people, 3,513 households, and 2,027 families residing in the city. The population density was 643.3 people per square mile. There were 3,777 housing units at an average density of 108.8 persons per square kilometer. The racial makeup of the city was 90.17% white, 0.32% African American, 6.30% Native American, 0.49% Asian, 0.06% Pacific Islander, 0.43% from other races, and 2.23% from two or more races. 1.37% of the population were Hispanic or Latino of any race. There were 3,513 households, out of which 28.3% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 42.5% were married couples living together. 11.7% have a woman whose husband does not live with her, and 42.3% were non-families. 35.6% of all households were made up of individuals, and 16.3% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.24 and the average family size was 2.91. In the city, the population was spread out with 22.2% under the age of 18, 15.4% from 18 to 24, 24.7% from 25 to 44, 20.1% from 45 to 64, and 17.6% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 36 years. For every 100 females there were 91.2 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 84.8 males. The median income for a household in the city was $30,853, and the median income for a family was $40,549. Males had a median income of $30,122 versus $20,926 for females. The per capita income for the city was $16,330. About 7.5% of families and 12.7% of the population were below the poverty line, including 9.9% of those under the age of 18 and 10.0% ages 65 or older. Government. Ashland has a mayor-council form of government. Deborah Lewis was the first woman elected mayor in the 2014 election. The city's 11 wards are each represented by an elected alderperson. City council meetings are held on the second and last Tuesday of the month. Meetings are open to the public, although on occasion the council may meet in closed session. Ashland City Hall, which was built in 1893, was originally used as the city's first post office. It is listed on the National Register of Historic Places as the Old Ashland Post Office. The county courthouse is also located in the city. In the Wisconsin State Legislature, Ashland is located in the 74th Assembly District and the 25th Senate District, represented by Assemblyman Janet Bewley and State Senator Robert George. In the United States House of Representatives, Ashland is served by Sean Duffy of Wisconsin's 7th Congressional District. Economy. A few largest manufacturers in the community include breading manufacturing, equipment manufacturer, Larson Jewell, manufacturer of picture frames, a subsidy of Berkshire Hathaway, H Windows, window manufacturer. Many small businesses also make up a large portion of the local economy. Tourism is an important part of the area's commerce. Education. Public schools: Lake Superior Primary, Intermediate, Charter School, Marengo Valley Elementary School, Ashland Middle School, Ashland High School, Ashland Charter High School. Private schools: Ashland Seventh-day Adventist School, Celebration Christian Academy, Our Lady of the Lake School, Zion Lutheran Christian School. Colleges: Northland College, Wisconsin Indian Head Technical College. Media: News Media, Ashland Daily Press, local daily print publication. Bottom line news and views. Lake Superior Sounder, Radio WATW 1400 AM, Conservative Talk Radio. WUWS 90.9 FM, Ideas Network of Wisconsin Public Radio. WJRF 91.5 FM, Christian Radio. WBSZ 93.3 FM, Country Music. WWMDLP 95.5 FM, Christian Talk Radio. WJJH 96.7 FM, Rock Music. WRNCLP 97.7 FM, Freeform radio station operated by Northland College. WIMI 99.7 FM, Adult Contemporary Music. W284AN 104.7 FM, News and Classical Musical Network of Wisconsin Public Radio. WEGZ 105.9 FM, Christian Talk Radio. WNXR 107.3 FM, Oldies. Television stations serving Ashland come from the Duluth Market: 3 KDLH, 6 KBJ, 8 WDSC, 10 WDIO, 21 KQDS. Transportation. The two major highways in the city are U.S. Highway 2 and Wisconsin Highway 13. The city is one of the northern termini in Wisconsin for the Canadian National Railway, parent company of the former Wisconsin Central Limited, which assumed the former Sioux Line tracks in 1987. Airports certified for carrier operations near Ashland: Gogebic County Airport, Ironwood, Michigan; Duluth International Airport, Duluth, Minnesota; Rhinelander Oneida County Airport, Rhinelander, Wisconsin. Other public-use airports near Ashland: John F. Kennedy Memorial Airport, Ashland, Wisconsin; Madeline Island Airport, LaPointe, Wisconsin; Cable Union Airport, Cable, Wisconsin; Park Falls Municipal Airport, Park Falls, Wisconsin. Public transit. Local transportation is provided by the non-profit Bay Area Rural Transit System, which has bus stops throughout the community. Headquartered in Ashland's Industrial Park, BART also provides transportation to and from other communities in the Chequamegon Bay region, including Washburn and Bayfield. Churches. Our Lady of the Lake Catholic Community, Chequamegon Unitarian Universalist Fellowship, Saron Lutheran Church, Good Shepherd Lutheran Church, Zion Lutheran Church, First English Lutheran Church, Salem Baptist Church, Lighthouse Baptist Church, St. Andrew's Episcopal Church, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Jehovah's Witnesses, First Assembly of God Church, Seventh-day Adventist Church, United Methodist Church, First Covenant Church, Calvary Tabernacle, United Pentecostal, Celebration Fellowship, United Presbyterian Congregational Church. Arts and culture. The region is served by the Chequamegon Arts Council, a non-profit organization promoting the arts in northern Wisconsin. The Ashland Chamber Music Society is a volunteer organization that provides a venue for local and regional musicians to perform chamber music in the Ashland area. Recreation. Natural places in the vicinity include Lake Superior, the Whittlesey Creek National Wildlife Refuge, and the nearby Chequamegon-Nicolet National Forest. Parks. Bayview Park, also known as Pamida Beach, contains a swimming beach, bathrooms, fishing pier, picnic area, and playground. The 10-mile walking trail that loops Ashland connects to the park. Bayview Park is the only swim front in Ashland that provides lifeguards in the summer. Beezer Park. Crea Park, also known as Sunset Park, contains 33 RV campsites on Lake Superior. The park has a swimming beach, playground, showers, dumping station, and firewood. The park connects to the Ashland Waterfront Trail. Maslowski Beach features a shallow, sandy swimming beach, playground, pavilion, bathrooms, changing rooms, payphone, and artesian well. There is also access to Ashland's Lakefront Trail along Chequamegon Bay. Memorial Park contains a band shell. Menard Park. Prentiss Park is the largest of Ashland's 12 parks at approximately 100 acres. It is a natural habitat for migrating birds, a nesting ground for mute swans, with hiking trails, artesian wells, a picnic area, a children's playground, and tent camping. Hiking and biking trails. Tri-County Corridor. Lakefront Trail, along Lake Superior. There is a recreational trail that loops around the entire city. North Country Trail. Boating. Ashland Marina, located behind the Hotel Chequamegon. Camping. RV camping is available at Prentiss Park and Crea Park. Tent camping is available at Prentiss Park. Local attractions. Ashland Historical Museum. Northern Great Lakes Visitor Center, a regional information center with natural history exhibits. A branch office of the Wisconsin Historical Society is located upstairs. The Chequamegon Theater Association is located in the historic Reinhardt Theater. Ashland Chequamegon Bay Golf Course. Events. Bay Days is Ashland's annual community festival held every year in the middle of July. In addition to street vendors and live outdoor music, other happenings include a Strongest Man in the Bay contest and a sprint triathlon. The Book Across the Bay ski race is held every year in February. The course for the race crosses the frozen Chequamegon Bay of Lake Superior, starting in Ashland and ending in Washburn. The Whistle Stop Marathon and Half Marathon is held every fall, and draws athletes from surrounding regions. The before-race events include a pasta feed, and live music the night before. Live chamber music concerts performed by the Ashland Chamber Music Society. The annual Red Clay Classics car race held at ABC Raceway. The Ashland Area Farmers Market is held in the summer on Saturday mornings. Holiday parades include a 4th of July parade, a Christmas parade, and a homecoming parade. The Ashland County Fair is usually held in September at the fairgrounds in Marengo. The Superior Vistas Bike Tour is held in June. The Chequamegon Bay Bird and Nature Festival is held in May. Garland City Women's Expo is held in November. Chequamegon 5K and 10K run. Notable people.